I'm Anna Giratelli, Homeland Security reporter with the Washington Examiner. We're here in the Rio Grande Valley of Texas today, where the number of people crossing the border illegally and being apprehended by Border Patrol has plummeted in recent weeks to historic lows since President Donald Trump took office. We're riding along with the Border Patrol to see the cause of that number going down and see who is crossing the river still today. Come along with us and join us for this tour. I'm joined by Rod Keyes from Customs and Border Protection, the parent agency to the U.S. Border Patrol. Rod, we're here at a landing. What does that mean, and what are we seeing around us here?
This is a land that means it's frequently used for family units or illegal aliens in general to be brought across from the Mexican side of the river. And as you can see behind us, there's where they climb up, and you can see it's well worn. It's all well worn all the way up there, and then they'll go up and navigate through the brush that's on the other side. Also, as you can see around the vessel here, you see all kinds of rafts that have been either punctured on the trip or somehow got disabled, so they're all over the sides of the boats.
And those are rafts that, does any immigrant come across the border on his or her own, or are they paying smugglers to get across the river?
No. Nobody crosses this river for free. Everybody pays what they call a piso. And they pay the guy to bring them across, or woman to bring them across the river. But no, nobody comes for free. These vessels, though, or these rafts, they're designed to carry 4 or 5 people, and you'll see them loaded with 10 to 12 people. So they're very unsafe. So we do have issues where these riverine agents have to rescue people that have fallen out of the rafts into the river. And then, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little sign up there. That's actually part of the missing migrant program. It actually has, in Spanish and English on it, it says risk of drowning. And on the back, there's an RGV number, so if someone sees something going on here, they can actually call 911, and they just say, on the front it says ubicación, which means location in Spanish, and then they can give that number, and they know exactly where the incident's happening.
So tell me where we are now. We were just up this embankment here.
Correct. So this is what we call the Sojax Landing. This is exactly where we came down earlier this morning, and we walked you down the trail, and you filmed the hundreds, if not thousands, of bracelets that the cartels use to track the aliens, whether it be for payment purposes or just tracking where they're located. But here you see a different perspective of it, because here's the actual landing from a USBP riverine vessel. And you can see even down here, a lot of them drop their bracelets here before they go up top, where we saw the majority of them this morning. And as you can see here, you get a better aspect of how much they have to actually climb up here. That's actually a little bit of a climb over there.
It is, and we haven't seen anyone attempting to cross the Rio Grande while we've been out this morning, even on our ride along earlier. We're really just seeing what's been left behind since traffic has slowed down significantly. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. A lot of it deals with a lot of different aspects. There's a lot of factors that are making numbers low. One of them is consequent delivery. When consequent people get sent back home, the message gets sent back home too with them.
And that's something that the Rio Grande Valley has been doing, but has amplified in more recent weeks and months?
I would say it's border-wide. It's not necessarily RGV-wide. It's border-wide. We've always been deporting people. Title 8, you're familiar with Title 8. Title 8's been around for decades. There just seems to be more emphasis on Title 8 now. The repatriation flights, they've been going on for decades. But, there seems to be more attention on them now. So we've actually been doing this for years, but there's just more of a focus on it right now.
And can you explain to someone what Title 8 is? What does that entail?
Title 8 is it's actually a federal statute where that's the crime they commit if they enter the United States illegally. It's called a Title 8. The ramifications can be a 5-year ban. And a 5-year ban, that just doesn't mean entry the United States. That means 5 years applying for visas, applying for if you want to put in to be a permanent resident, citizenship, things like that. And if you get caught and you're on a visa doing it the wrong way, you can lose your visa and still get that same ban. For repeat offenders, it can go anywhere from 5 to 10 years, even up to life, depending on how many times they're